imagine this: a December night, 1970. Snowflakes drift past glowing street lamps. The smell of fresh-baked gingerbread sneaks out from every kitchen, and a silver aluminum tree sparkles in the window of your neighbor's house. No streaming, no phones, no endless notifications. Just families huddled together, sharing the magic of a season that felt bigger than time itself. In the next few minutes, we're going to travel back to those Christmas traditions that vanished, but whose spirit still tugs at our hearts. Ready? Let's step into our time machine sleigh. Back then, December wasn't just another month on the calendar. It felt like an unfolding storybook. Streets glimmered with strands of colored bulbs, none of the uniform white LEDs we know today. Houses proudly displayed aluminum trees, daring and shiny, like a futuristic winter forest inside every living room. Parents debated whether they were tacky or modern, but kids only saw magic. Shopping meant the arrival of the big catalogs: Sears, Penney, Montgomery Ward. Children circled their wishes with crayons, dog-eared pages until they nearly tore, then ran to show their parents or grandparents. Gift lists were dreams on paper, not just digital wish lists. Even Coca-Cola's Christmas trucks became mobile parades, rolling into small towns with twinkling lights and music like a traveling North Pole. And decorating wasn't a one-person job. It was a family event, stringing popcorn, hand-cutting foil stars, and laughing at crooked ornaments. But have you ever wondered why so many of those traditions disappeared? What happened to the catalogs, the glowing candles, the neighborhood carolers? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes we'll uncover the surprising stories behind their disappearance and how those changes shaped the Christmas you know today. Picture Christmas Eve in 1977. Kids sneak out of bed at dawn, the smell of cinnamon rolls drifting from the kitchen. No one has yet touched the gifts under the tree. Anticipation buzzes like electricity. The toy train circles slowly, its whistle echoing through the living room. It isn't just a toy, it's the heartbeat of the holiday, a tradition passed down from parent to child. Catalog toys weren't mass viral must-haves dictated by algorithms. They were chosen with care. Dolls with hand-stitched clothes, board games, families could play together for hours. Even television was part of the ritual. Local stations aired stop-motion holiday specials or church choirs, and families gathered as if around a digital fireplace of shared wonder. Sometimes parents staged living room plays. Children acted as elves or snowflakes. Parents narrated. Grandparents applauded. It was messy, heartfelt, and unforgettable, a kind of magic no trending hashtag can replicate. Pause for a moment. Can you almost smell the pine needles and cinnamon? Hear the crackling fireplace, the muffled carols from kids down the street? Christmas then wasn't about how much you bought. It was about how much you shared. Tell me in the comments, what's your favorite old-school holiday tradition? I might read some of your memories later in the video. In many towns, the season began with a community tree lighting, not a mall event. Church halls hosted puppet shows. PTA volunteers baked pies and cookies for winter fairs. Santa's arrival wasn't a commercial photo op, but a local parade, sometimes even in a fire truck. Department stores like Macy's or local family-run shops created elaborate window displays. Children pressed their noses to frosty glass to watch toy trains and miniature villages come alive. It felt like a private performance stage just for them. And television? Fewer channels meant bigger shared moments. A Charlie Brown Christmas, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, and Frosty the snowman. weren't just background noise, they were national events. Whole families stopped chores, turned off lights, and watched together, reaffirming a collective sense of wonder. If these memories feel so warm, why did they fade away? Why did aluminum trees turn into a punchline? Why did the giant Christmas catalogs vanish from our coffee tables? The answers are tangled in changing culture, new technology, and the rush for convenience. But what we lost along the way might surprise you. Handmade Christmas cards once carried family news, doodles, even pressed leaves. Now they're often replaced by quick texts or mass emails. Carolers once braved the cold to sing door to door, knitting communities together. That sound, real voices rising under winter stars, has nearly disappeared. Real candles once flickered on trees. Dangerous? Yes. Magical? Absolutely. Electric bulbs were safer, but lacked that living glow. Live reindeer or ponies at parades were replaced by animatronics. Local markets filled with hand-knitted mittens and wooden toys gave way to mall kiosks and online flash sales. Here's the twist. You don't need a time machine to feel that magic again. Those traditions may be gone from mainstream culture, but you can revive them right now. Homemade decorations, family plays, a night of caroling with friends. What's old can become new again, and your children will thank you for it. This holiday season, try slowing down. Put aside the endless scroll. Invite neighbors for cocoa. String popcorn. Watch an old special together. These acts may seem small, but they plant memories that last decades, just like the ones you're remembering now. What tradition do you wish would come back? Which one are you going to start this year? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to read your stories. And if this journey back in time has warmed your heart, please hit the like button, subscribe to the Nostalgia Nest, and ring the bell for more trips down memory lane. May your holidays be filled with warmth, laughter, and a sparkle of that vintage 1970s magic. Until next time, happy time traveling and Merry Christmas.